Hey guys, today I want to speak about my health condition called autoimmune aplastic anemia, which is basically where your immune system attacks your bone marrow. Your bone marrow is responsible for creating so many blood cells, like red blood cells which carry oxygen around your body, white blood cells which prevent you from getting infection. It creates platelets which help with clotting in case you get a cut. I guess you can assume if you have aplastic anemia, then you're more likely to get sick all the time, you're more likely to get tired from exercising. Have a cut, you're more likely to bleed a lot. Long story short, what happened was I just experienced so much tiredness one day. I had headaches after exercising. I felt like my brain wasn't getting enough oxygen. What I did was I went to the GP, I told them everything. I told them I was tired, I had no energy to study, I was laying in bed all the time. So I got a blood test done, and guys, I got so many blood tests done at the GP, around 10, which was awful. I even had to request some of the vitamins. That's how bad some of our doctors are in the UK. No offense to them, but that was just my personal experience. What happened, it showed all my platelets were low, my white blood cells were low, my red blood cells were low. The doctors assumed I had some like B12 deficiency or iron deficiency. So they tested me for that, and my iron wasn't really low, but it was kind of in the low range. They gave me some iron supplements which I tried for a long time, and it didn't make a difference. My blood cells were still the same. I got referred to a hospital where the doctor injected a needle into my pelvic bone and they extracted liquids from there, and then they tested it, and it did show that I have some antibodies that are attacking my bone marrow. I got the diagnosis of non-severe aplastic anemia, and that didn't really make me sad because it wasn't really something serious. Then I was referred to another hospital where I would see a hematologist, and I'd go to her every month or so just to get checked up and my bloods checked up because they were currently stable, nothing was changing so fast. She just told me that if I wanted treatment, I'd have to go to the hospital for 1 week where I'd get this protein injected into my bloodstream from a horse or a pig or something. That usually improves the outcome in 75% of patients. I was like, you know what, maybe I'll probably think about it, because after all the tests I got done, it showed my genetics wasn't really causing my disease. It was the environment, it was my lifestyle, because the genetics test came completely normal and didn't show that it was causing aplastic anemia. So my one was idiopathic, which means they couldn't find a reason to why I had it in the first place. I noticed, how was I eating back then? How was I sleeping? Because I was sleeping for 5 hours a day, which was really bad. I was going to fast food every single day with my friends. I was drinking fizzy drinks non-stop like Coca-Cola, Mountain Dew, Fanta. So I decided to go on a very healthy diet, just eating fruits, vegetables. I cut out bread, tried to cut out processed sugar as much as possible. I couldn't cut out carbs during this time period, but yeah, and I tried to exercise even though it was difficult for me because I get breathless after walking up 3 stairs, which was awful. I hated going through that. Ever since I did that, everything started to improve. I was getting 8 hours of sleep a day, I was eating more healthy, I was exercising regularly, I was speaking to more people, I was managing to deal with my stress better, my emotions, the past trauma I went through. I feel like all the things I did here reduced so much inflammation in my body, made me healthier, I had more vitamins, antioxidants in my body, which helped me function much more better. So after then, my bloods just improved significantly. My hemoglobin went from 90 to 110. My red blood cell count was actually half of the normal human. I had 50% the amount of oxygen that you had, which was awful. And I was getting sick all the time. So everything just increased a lot. So I realized that eating healthy is actually very important. And for a long time, I thought that autoimmune diseases were caused by genetic reasons, which was messed up. But it can actually be caused by the environment. If you're eating unhealthy, not sleeping well, you can get autoimmune diseases randomly. So I just kept on with this for a long time. Sure, I had periods where I'd binge eat a lot because I struggled with binge eating disorder for a long time. I never got diagnosed with that. Some people know about it, but sometimes I just binge eat on a lot of drinks like Coca-Cola, lots of sweets like Haribos and Frutella and biscuits, and that would usually set me back because when I improved, I just kept improving for so many months, then it dropped slightly and then it improved again when I started exercising, getting more sunlight, because I feel like in the UK, not a lot of people get vitamin D3. Vitamin D3 is actually so important for gene regulation, improving your mental health, helping reduce inflammation in your body. So it wasn't good dealing with aplastic anemia for a long time because my diet was really poor for a long time. I didn't feel like doing any work for a long time. I was always tired walking up some stairs or the hill. It was actually so annoying. I didn't get my appointments until like 2 years later. Basically, when I went to the GP and then they referred me to the hospital, it took 2 years just to see the doctor and get diagnosed. Thank God I'm getting seen regularly by my doctor now. She's absolutely amazing. She's motivated me. She speaks to me, asks me about my day. I feel like the doctors at the hospital I'm at right now, they care about you so much. Going through autoimmune diseases are horrible. They can actually reduce your lifestyle, make everything worse. You won't feel any energy to do anything. It just actually kills everything. If any of you have bad genetics where that's the reason why you have autoimmune diseases, then I'm very sorry, and I really hope you're getting the right treatment for that, because there are some treatments, and gene editing, which I'm actually doing a bit at university, try and learn about it, is actually going to change medicine, and people will eventually be cured from their genetic diseases in the future, more of the aggressive ones. The scientists have already managed to cure sickle cell in some patients, which was amazing, and get rid of diabetes in rats. That was pretty impressive. But guys, if any of you are healthy, you guys have access to clean water, clean food, then don't waste it on unhealthy food like McDonald's. Don't waste it on this disgusting treats like biscuits and stuff, because it's just going to ruin you. And don't stay at home all day sitting on TikTok, because you're not going to get any sunlight. Vitamin D3 is so important for you guys. Read the research, read what the studies say. Also, sunlight helps improve your mental health. Exercise, serotonin, happy hormones all reduce inflammation in your body. Guys, please stay as healthy as possible, because I don't want any of you going through this, because you could also get aplastic anemia. You could get autoimmune thyroiditis, where your thyroid gland gets attacked. You could get diabetes too. You never know, guys. Some people get diabetes at a very early age now, in children too, it's seen, which is very scary. But the main thing I wanted to say is, with the GP, I was the one that requested the test myself. The hospital took many years just to get an appointment. I'm getting seen regularly by my doctor, which is amazing. Guys, please exercise every day. Please eat healthy. I'm gonna say it again because I don't want any of you to get sick. I managed to improve my autoimmune disease. It made me feel so much better. Nowadays, I have so much energy. I'm exercising every day. I'm getting so much sunlight. I'm seeing my friends every day. I have energy to make YouTube videos right now. I'm going to university all the time, studying. It's amazing. I highly recommend it to you. Sorry, there's just weird sounds I'm hearing right now. I think there's a pit bull in the bushes or something. But if anyone is going through the same thing, please comment down below if you want to share, and how you're dealing with it right now, if it's improved or if it's still the same. But guys, thank you for listening, because autoimmune diseases are actually serious. Don't waste it on eating unhealthy just for a small piece of pleasure in your mouth, which will last for a few seconds. Don't do that. And after exercising, your mental health will increase so much, because I remember before I got aplastic anemia, right, I was just sitting at home all day. During lockdown, I just stayed at home all day. I didn't get any sunlight. I didn't shower for weeks. I was binge eating the entire biscuit packets, which made me depressed. Guys, I was one of the most unhealthiest people, so it made sense why I got it. If you're gonna eat unhealthy, then of course your body will show it. So you're gonna end up getting these health problems that I did. Guys, just stay healthy, stay fit, and everything will start improving, I promise. Thanks for listening.